4 times a year, we publish brand new, cutting-edge research by historians who are working in Iowa history. And this can cover any number of topics. We cover it all as long as it has to do with Iowa. It's serious, it's academic, but it also represents the diversity that is Iowa and the people who have lived and continue to live here. We are celebrating that 175 years ago, Iowa entered the Union as a state. That happens in December of this year, and so this special issue of the Annals and so much else that we've been doing in the Department of Cultural Affairs this year has been celebrating the fact that it's Iowa's 175th birthday, and we have much to celebrate, and this is our contribution. There's something about holding the journal that you feel like, oh, I wonder how it got here. But it was kind of like stepping behind the curtain to see all that goes into what it means to make a physical printed journal. It's been a wonderful combination and contribution from people from throughout the state with all different backgrounds, thinking and working on Iowa.
It really is just so fun to taking our business, which is established, and being just a tiny part of really such a big part of Iowa history. So to be able to just do that little bit for Annals of Iowa and take all of that history and put it into a format that can be shared for years and years is, that's exciting.
Our historians have thought very deeply about the past. What has been done in Iowa history? How have people studied our state? And what is next for Iowa history? And our artists have explored and created beautiful images that help us to think deeply about major themes in Iowa history as well.
We're not flyover country. Don't fly over it, drive through it, read it, figure it out, because these stories are important too.
A lot of my work deals with the prairie and looking at our connection to the past and how it connects to now. And when you really think about the forces that created this landscape, it's really not all that subtle. It's pretty dramatic and kind of amazing.
We should never think of Iowa history being narrow and parochial or specifically Midwestern. It's an international influence on the rest of the world and what they're going to eat. And of course it is because we are such a breadbasket and such a rich and bountiful place.
The big takeaway that I would want people to think about Iowa is that the history is not flat. It is complicated and it's constantly being moved and shifted and manipulated. Why history matters is because it is an interpretive art. It has meaning and impact on the present.
People in Iowa are pragmatic but also value stories, history, culture, all of those things in a way that I don't think that people from outside of Iowa really recognize and appreciate.
The stories that historians have gathered and are gathering here in Iowa are important stories, not just for Iowans, but also for the nation and for the world. And especially when we look at the social justice issues that are going on today.
This is a way that we've been honoring Iowa history, that we are taking this moment, this 175th anniversary, as a milestone moment to take a breath and see where we've gone and to chart a course from the future. I hope when they open this journal, they see new voices and they see that the people who are contributing to Iowa history have all these different perspectives and that there are so many ways that we can go forward.